This was supposed to be LeBron's coming out party, his I belong here moment against the best two guard on the planet. Instead, we've got one of the weirdest, most anticlimactic, and somehow perfectly NBA games you'll ever see. TNT had the cameras ready, the takes were pre-written, the narratives were locked and loaded. What could possibly go wrong? Everything. A sold-out crowd in Los Angeles was ready to witness a meeting of NBA stars, present and future. The 19-year-old LeBron was customarily cool beforehand, downplaying his first regular season meeting with Kobe Bryant, but in reality, he was nervous as hell. You would get that way with somebody like Kobe. This was one 1v1 matchup we were looking forward to. This is what NBA is all about, right? The individual brilliance and their greatness. Without Shaq on the court, the Lakers were short-handed already. Don't forget to mention Karl Malone being out because of his knee problems. Throughout the game, LeBron was guarded by Kobe at the one end and guarded by Gary Payton at the other. Early on, Bryant showed his quick first step and spin, but the referees did not agree with him. He got away here from Kobe Bryant with a corkscrew move, but Devin George drew a charge, and he's a bit surprised, but this is the NBA, buddy. And then he threw no-look pass to Ilgauskas, and he realized all eyes were on him. And speaking of passing, he's like playing a pickup game at that age. Because this is what separated LeBron from every other 19-year-old who ever touched a basketball. He knows where you are going before you know where you're going. At 19. Meanwhile, Kobe Bryant had a cold start. This wasn't some random Tuesday night in Milwaukee. This was in Staples Center on national television, with the entire basketball world watching to see if the hype was real. Bron's best moments came at the outset of the first and third quarters. He hit 3 consecutive shots over a 1 minute 45 second stretch of the first quarter and victimizing Kobe 3 times. And Kobe was missing shots. He was struggling to contribute in the first quarter. He had an assist to Gary Payton and, like I said, cold start. Then he connected on a one-handed hook over Kobe, spun away from him, and knocked down a baseline jumper and swiped the ball from Bryant at midcourt before getting fouled. Later on, LeBron looked like he forgot the pressure. You're 19 years old, you got Kobe checking you on defense, and by the way, Kobe wanted that assignment. He volunteered for it. Like, give me the kid and let me see what he's got. Then the other end, you've got the glove, Gary Payton, one of the greatest perimeter defenders ever, draped all over you like a winter coat. 3 straight on Kobe made him look human. LeBron James has passed the first quarter test. And after an end one play over Horsecrans, LeBron kept the quarter. That is not a basketball game, that is a stress test designed by the basketball gods themselves. The kid was cooking. He was 19 and healthy and just ready for the moment, ready for Kobe, ready for everything the league could throw at him. This was about whether LeBron James was the real deal or just the most overhyped teenager since Kobe himself 5 years earlier. Kobe started answering LeBron's baskets by this quick spin move and lay-in. Here's the thing about Kobe, he doesn't stay cold. That is not how his brain works. It is like a computer recalibrating. Oh, you scored 3 straight on me? Cool, my turn. And then Kendrick Brown jumps. That no-name guy came in and messed up everything. 5.7 seconds left, Kobe pump fakes outside the arc, gets Brown in the air, and Brown comes down right on that surgically repaired shoulder, the right shoulder, the one Kobe had just spent months rehabbing. The grimace, the immediate grab, Gary Whitty rushing over, everyone at Staples going silent because they know. Okay, so we need to talk about the shoulder because this story doesn't start in January 2004, it starts 9 months earlier. April 22nd, 2003, Game 2, first round playoffs, Lakers versus the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Kobe goes up for a dunk. Just a routine dunk, the kind he'd done 1,000 times, and jams his right shoulder, torn labrum, the whole medical nightmare package. And what does Kobe do? Does he sit out and get it fixed? Of course not. This is Kobe Bryant we're talking about. He plays 10 more playoff games, 10, with a shredded shoulder, through the entire Spurs series until the Lakers get eliminated, and only then does he finally get the MRI. Derek Fisher said there were nights Kobe would fly straight from Colorado, land, go directly to the arena, get announced, and score 40+ points. No warm-up, no practice, just pure Mamba mentality and painkillers. The shoulder is holding together but barely. It is like driving a car with a cracked engine block. Sure, it's running, but you know it's only a matter of time. And for one quarter, we're getting the show we paid for. LeBron is going at Kobe. Kobe is starting to heat up. You can feel it building to something special. Then 5.7 seconds left. Everything falls apart. And that shoulder, it haunts him the rest of the season. He'll re-sprain it again in March against Seattle. He plays only 65 of 82 games. Sometimes just your body says no. But this is where it gets very Kobe. Very, very Kobe. He walks to the free throw line, 3 shots, shoulder basically screaming at him to stop. And what does he do? Swish 1, swish 2, swish 3. Perfect. All 3, because why would Kobe Bryant let a little thing like excruciating pain stop him from shooting free throws? All because of one dunk attempt in Minnesota 9 months earlier. All because Kobe refused to sit out and heal properly. All because that is who Kobe was, someone who'd rather play hurt than not play at all. He goes back to the locker room, they do x-rays, negative, which is good news. Kobe thinks he can tough it out. LeBron and Kobe occasionally found themselves across each other on the wing. Bron appeared to draw more from the challenge of it, pressing the one-on-one situations and darting moves to the basket as step-back jumpers. Kobe returned to the game with 7:33 remaining in the second quarter, but he was clearly not himself. His only shot was a left-handed jumper over James from the outside of the foul line that didn't even come close.
Groskus tapped it. Taken by Williams. Either LeBron straining into George, and a foul on.
He rebounded with his left hand, threw an outlet pass with his left hand. He was high-fiving with his left hand and pumping his fist with left hand. When a call went the Lakers' way, he took a 20-foot jumper left-handed. It barely hit the side of the rim. Kobe was half a player and posed no scoring threat. He's got his left arm up, trying to contest. His right arm is basically just hanging there like a dead weight. LeBron sees it. Everyone sees it. This isn't defense. This is Kobe's pride refusing to let him leave the court. Phil Jackson saw the left-handed shot and realized that it was time to move somebody else in there and get him out of the ball game. But he gave a chance to Kobe to show LeBron some schooling. He left the game again, 2:27 left before halftime. He finished with 10 points, 5 rebounds and 2 assists in 17 minutes. These type of heroics, it is fascinating but horrifying at the same time. Cleveland won the first quarter 21-19. The Lakers took the second 21-17, and the Cavs outscored the Lakers 23-10 to finish the third quarter for a 65-60 lead. LeBron's throwing up bricks, jumpers aren't falling, drives aren't finishing. He's 19 and pressing. You can see it in his body language. This isn't Sam Winston, Sam Mary anymore. This is a Lakers game. This is Staples Center. This is national television. Then he's in the lane, full speed, defense collapsing on him, and without even looking, no look, he whips a pass to Kevin Ollie to cutting the basket. Most 19-year-olds in that situation, they're going straight to the rim, they're trying to dunk on somebody. They're thinking, I just beat Gary Payton, time to get on SportsCenter. LeBron, he is already 3 steps ahead of everyone else. His nervousness was gone and he was prolific in the third quarter. This was a good opportunity for LeBron to get a win with Kobe and Shaq out, but it just came down to making shots in the fourth quarter. A Gary Payton shot with 6:01 remaining, triggered a 6-0 run that gave the Lakers a 77-72 lead, and then they were on top of the rest of the game. The Lakers shot 10 of 20 in the final period to 5 of 20 for the Cavaliers. LeBron missed all 5 shots he took in the quarter, and he was 6 of 20 overall, scoring 16 points and dishing 7 assists. He made only 3 of his 15 shots over the next 3 quarters and committed 6 turnovers. But we have to mention again, he saw the floor like he's playing NBA 2K with the passing lanes turned on. The young LeBron I'm talking about. We got to see flashes of what LeBron James would become. The vision, the court awareness, but don't forget to mention travels as well. In this play, he almost traveled 3 times. The Lakers won by outscoring Cavs 29-14 in the final period. Kobe's injury seemed to take the fun out of LeBron. He was largely a non-factor in the final 5 minutes. LeBron untucked his jersey as the final seconds expired, shook hands with Gary Payton and Derek Fisher, then flung his headband to the crowd. Even though Kobe's injury put a damper on his first game against rookie sensation LeBron James, the Lakers were victorious over the Cavaliers 89-79. With Kobe playing just 17 minutes, a true showdown would have to wait for the future. The night was a nightmare for Kobe, who spent the last 25 minutes of the game in the training room. But LeBron later in the afternoon filmed a guest appearance on the sitcom My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans. So there it was, the return of the king. He said he wasn't putting any extra emphasis on the game, but he knew when the spotlight was on him. He knew the TNT cameras were there. He talked about wanting to put on a good show to draw a good rating. But LeBron guarded Gary Payton, not Kobe. So 2 stars didn't get to go at each other in classic matchup. Earlier in the 2003-2004 season, NBA Commissioner David Stern appreciated the teenage sensation that LeBron James had achieved, but he worried that it set a bad example for high school players who are focused solely on trying to make an NBA roster after graduation instead of going to college. Before LeBron, players such as Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett and Tracy McGrady had made huge contributions to the league. Stern was poised to propose to the NBA Players Association a minimum age of 20 for entry to the league because, in his view, a young man becoming a rocket scientist is better than making the NBA. The Hall of Fame isn't only filled with college recruits after all. And LeBron James alongside Kobe Bryant are the 2 of the greatest high schoolers to ever play in the NBA.